am passing through right now in Talisay City, Cebu. This is on my way to City of Naga because I had a lot of requests for walk around or passing through City of Naga because a lot of my brothers and sisters that used to live there who are now abroad or haven't been able to come home to their hometown for a very long time since they migrated abroad. And because I like all these traveling videos, I will go now today. I'm on my way to City of Naga. This is the City of Naga, Cebu. Nothing to do with the Naga City in Camarines Sur. That's a different city again, but got the same name. That's why this one is called City of Naga, Cebu. So as we're passing through Nissan and Photon showroom, we are still on Talisay city area. So might as well start here. So those brothers and sisters of mine or the foreigners that's been here will be looking at the familiar scene and could see whatever progress that's happening that they could remember was not there before. So it's quite busy. I went through by a SRP today, so to make it faster because it's a working day, and like last time on my trip to Minglanilla, someone was even complaining it takes an hour. But what he don't realize that I purposely do that slowly for me to be able to get the footage all around me. And also, it's better safe than sorry. So this is now the start of Minglanilla. This is the Linao Minglanilla, Cebu. And as you can see, all the structures on the side. I'm on the Natalio Bacalso Highway going to the south. There's Bright Century Hardware on the side. There's the new market up there. Let me just go through. So that's the Bright Century Hardware on the right side, and the new private market there. New Filano Market on the left side. So we are here entering the municipality of Minglanilla, Cebu. But we're just gonna be passing through here because my destination for this video is City of Naga, Cebu. So they still have those buses that's not aircon. Look at that, going to Dumanhog. The bus fare for that one is a lot cheaper than the aircon one, obviously, but that's giving all the other people from the provinces choices. So this barrier on the road is quite familiar when you're around Minglanilla. So there's Ford car showroom Minglanilla on the right side. And this is quite the commercial side of Minglanilla around here on the main highway. Minglanilla needs some diversion road because it's really clogged up around here most of the time. And in fact, right now it's just 9:30 in the morning, but here we are already filing up. This is supposed to be like almost 10 o'clock. You already passed the rush hour. And considering there is no school, all online or modular, so it should not be this traffic, but obviously I'm wrong. It might be the cause is the roads are not enough for the influx of vehicles. It needs more diversion roads, like back roads, but obviously there's a big container up ahead. I don't know if it get the footage on that one, the camera can catch that, but there's an 40-foot 20-footer container up ahead that's crossing the road that caused all this traffic. So we are now around Lipata, Minglanilla now. So last time, a lot of my brothers and sisters and even the foreigners that has visited or passed through here can remember some of the sights and scenes. That's the Parokya San Roque, Lipata, Minglanilla. I'll just have to turn off because it's just like, I don't know, it's just easing a few inches and then a few inches. Seems like my moaning has been heard. Here we go. We're passing faster now. So Barangay Linao, Minglanilla. Linao, Lipata, because in between the boundaries of Linao and Lipata. So that is their traffic enforcer wearing blue, while the Talisay is wearing green, and Cebu City is wearing gray. So they have different uniforms in every city and municipality. So this is a first class municipality here in Minglanilla, and obviously you can already feel that it is gearing up to be a city because of the commercial and industrial businesses that is sprouting about, and also residential subdivisions. We are now passing through the Pingan Bridge. Pingan in Bisaya means the plate. So this is Pingan Bridge. On your right is the Belmont Village. So there's the U-turn there. Oh. Sham Auto Supply, but you cannot park anywhere, so the businesses here have no parking space. It's just right straight on the roadside or straight on the pathway. And it's not a very nice day today. You can see the gray clouds up ahead. And again, me and my daughter is having a rest. My husband has sent us over to have a 2-day stay again on our favorite hotel, of course. And so I'm taking the opportunity to drive around here on the south. One of the reason that we're also doing our stay for like 2 days a week in our favorite hotel, Marco Polo, because oh my god, our internet here is really getting worse. There was one time that one of my subscribers was telling me where I'm still up at 3 o'clock. Actually, I'm already asleep. I'm just waking up at those times because that's when I can upload. That's when I can do anything in the internet, because otherwise, other hours is dead. But when you read all the news, like news propaganda of those companies, oh, we are now powering every home with 27 MB. We're even struggling to have 1 MB. Where's the 28? 26? Like, where's the 26 MB coming from? So, oh my god, this is getting worse. So, we are still on Minglanilla. God, they got this barrier in the middle of the road that you're gonna have to go straight on to get to a turning point. There's Isuzu Minglanilla Display Center there. Nice, they got their own parking space, and this is Anjo World, the theme park around here in Minglanilla. I haven't been there because of the pandemic. It is closed. So on the right side, that's when you go to Anjo Theme World, Snow World theme park. Still on our way to City of Naga, passing through Minglanilla. We are now here on the central poblacion of Minglanilla. You can see how progressive it is, but it just needs more cleaning up. Before it becomes like Cebu City, and now they're starting to clean it up when it's already so dense, and any cleaning up or any fixing will affect the traffic tremendously. Now that's the sign. We are now here in Poblacion Minglanilla. Before, when it was, I could remember that you can just turn in the road, but it's impossible now because of so many vehicles running through. It's not like it used to be that it is treated as a municipality, so it's quite far from the city, so called. But you know what I mean. Now people that lives here can just go home here anytime because Minglanilla is not really that far, and beside, it's near Talisay city, and now there's the SRP road that they can pass through, so it's easier to go back and forth, even to as far as Carcar city, because after Minglanilla will be San Fernando, and then after Minglanilla, sorry, because I was minding that taxi that just overtake me. After Minglanilla is Naga, City of Naga, and then San Fernando and Carcar city. Because that black taxi just go on my front because someone's making a video passing through, but in a taxi. So on the way on, you can see there's the barrier. Only the people that's crossing can go through because they can go underneath. But maybe that's their temporary solution for now. They will make some diversion road, maybe on their coastal area, to make it more easier to go through without being stuck for hours. So there's a San Fernando Pardo jeepney rushing through, but we are going to the next municipality, which is now a city, the city of Naga. So here we are entering the vicinity of Naga. So you notice there's no more that string in the middle of the road, and the roads are wider because we are now in city of Naga in Tunghaan. If I'm correct, but this is what I can remember. Traffic again. Let's stop. So the traffic easing up. We have passed by to Barangay Tungkop. What is it when there is a traffic enforcer? There's always traffic. So on their left, that's the Sisters of Mary Boys Town complex. That's on the right, St. Peter's Village. And on the other side is the Sisters of Mary Infirmary. It's a big charity organization of adopting and educating orphans. Oh, sorry, we are still in Minglanilla. You can see that I'm not really familiar with the South. That's why I'm also enjoying all these traveling videos, because it also educates me as well as I will know the places. Because as someone that is what we call laagan here in Bisaya, means there's a wanderluster. It's also nice to see places that you only heard about, you know? You only hear about it, but you are not really familiar with that. You haven't been there. But doing it this way and also sharing it with you, here we are. Welcome to the Naga Industrial City of the South. It is officially Naga, City of Naga now. So, pardon me, my brothers and sisters, but you will understand that I was confused because the roads there suddenly gets widened than the ones in the central poblacion, or from Talisay City to Poblacion. It's really tight. Now you can see how wide and spacious is the city of Naga. it become a city ahead of Minglanilla because there's a lot of industries around here, cement factories, power plants, that makes the city qualify to be a city. So they have been a city about 2011, I think. But as of now, I'll just concentrate in showing you the view around here in Naga City. That's the South General Hospital. And what we have in Talamban area is the North General Hospital. So that's the South General Hospital. And we're passing through here. Welcome to Naga. You're already now official, but I know I've seen the sign way back there that you are leaving Minglanilla. So that's the satellite public market in there, but it seems to be smaller. Your roads here in Tuyan is wide. We are now in Tuyan, Naga. Naga City. I should have to start Naga City because I already been addressing it. It's different from the Camarines Sur Naga City. So there's a church. Because I'll go on the slow lane because the big truck is beeping on me, so he can go ahead because I'm quite slow. I'm like a passenger jeepney because I'm letting you see all the sceneries. So I'll go in the outer lane, which is the slow lane. Look at the coastline that you can see on the left side. I would love to walk there one day and see the coastlines. Naga City is famous for its boardwalk, the 62 million boardwalk that's free for everyone to visit, but you can unwind, and if you get hungry, they got some food stalls around it. It's quite really nice. So I'll be showing you around the boardwalk. It's raining here now. But this is obviously so slow because I'm following a tricycle. This is now Barangay Kulon, Naga City. So it seems like favorable to follow this truck because they're slower. The right side become faster now. Look at all the view of the sea. Because the road here in Naga is following the sea line. So behind those houses and buildings on the left side is the sea line. You can see the view of the ocean. So there's the one of the industries here. One of the power plants that I'm talking about here in Naga City. Visayas there on the right side. You know, Naga City is only about over 9 hectares, and 44% of that 9 hectares is mountainous area. Daloy is coming from Naga City, and in the mountainous area of Uling. So Naga City, if you're into the trekking, mountain climbing, they have a lot of peak that you can do that. If you're into that, like the camping, so you got the Mount Naupa and even the Tahagumit, where near the Lois place, Uling, where they are boasting about those peaks where on the top you can see beautiful views of the city of Cebu and the surrounding mountains. And there's even some hard mountains to climb. So there's a few around here. Like I said, 44% of the topography of Naga City, Cebu, is mountainous area. And one tragic incident that happened here in 2018 was the landslide near the Apple Quarry, and have taken out 79 lives. That was really tragic. This is the city of Naga, the industrial city of the south. Here we are in the poblacion. I don't think we can cross here. Is it? I'll just go over there. So I'll just, because this is where the area where you can actually go to the boardwalk, but I'll just pass through and find a turning point. Oh, there's Caltex. I could put on some petrol as well while I'm at it. Is it possible to turn here? Okay, someone's turning. I'll just follow. So I'll just put on some petrol. We are now in the city of Naga, and I'll give you a tour around here. So going back now to the city of Naga, I just had my petrol and I will be going into the boardwalk where I could park and visit around Naga city here. I am now leaving the Naga City, Cebu, on my way down south to San Fernando. So this is still part of Naga City. Have a good look around. There's still some old ancestral homes around. There's a lot of those ancestral homes, the Spanish times, here in the south as well as the north. You can see furnitures for sale on the road. So on your right side, that will be going to Toledo City. On the left side is the Professional Academy of the Philippines, Naga City. on South Poblacion. Poblacion is the central of every town or municipality. So have you noticed it's not so traffic anymore? So we are now in Tinaan, Naga, as we are passing through the Tinaan Bridge. Tinaan means dyeing, you know, clothes, coloring clothes, dye, DYE. So you can see a big cement plant around here. That's the slaughterhouse on the right. Cemex is around here. Look, Cemex Cement. That is the new name of Apo Cement. So that's their biggest industries here, are cement making. Cement should have been cheaper because the plant is in Cebu, but it's not cheap. But then again, going back to some of the comments that I have on my cement prices, they said it's cheaper, or perhaps that's the regular pricing now with cement, because they said that they are cheaper here in Cebu than in their provinces, so must be. So this is Apo Cement, or what you call Cemex Cement. It's been a long time here in Naga. So the roads are quite paved. That's the school zone crossing area. That's the Visayan Electric Company, so they are under Baco here. The market is relocated there, relocation market. Look at that big tree that bends over there. We are now in Inuburan, Naga. So like I said, Naga is the best place for you to go trekking or mountain climbing, although there are other provinces that also have good mountains for you to climb on, but the nearest one to the Cebu city is Naga, and some of those mountain treks are not even the way there is not really good. Like it still has to be developed, you know, because the feedback that I have from those people that experience climbing on mountains around here is it's not really for tourists yet, because the way there is still quite hard. bear with me when I stop because sometimes I had to look around for the traffic. We are now in Langtad. That's Langtad Elementary School. So people in Naga can now go home immediately, every day. Naga, San Fernando, Carcar. Most of the friends I know that live around here, they just go home every day. It's not considered as much as it is very far because there are transportations like jeepneys now that fly these roads every day. Look, a lot of jeepneys. Another ancestral home here in Langtad. Oh, another old tree. I hope it's not rotten inside. It will fell off. Langtad Bridge we just passed through. Oh, I'll go on this side. The roads are better. There's so many holes in the middle ones. Another power plant, cement plant right there that you gotta pass through this road. There. The Kyocera. No choice but to go in the middle now because this cement mixer go on the side. So there's Guanson Beach, Naga. Casa Mera South, so subdivision here in Naga. Actually, the place is quite nice. I could remember driving through here and they're still doing the roads, like they're expanding it on the side. Oh, that traffic is like the city. But now look, it's so nice to drive here. So they have proper pathways that they can walk on. Not so wide, but you can see it visibly. There's another church there. An old church. Because we are in Pitalo, Naga. Pitalo is actually in San Fernando. So we are now in the vicinity of San Fernando. So that's why I call this drive Naga to San Fernando, because the people that live around here are more familiar with the place than me. This is San Isidro Bridge. San Fernando used to be a barangay of Naga, but they have become its own municipality, and then they changed the name into San Fernando to honor the first parish church they have here, parish priest church. The parish church priest. Sorry. Because I'm also looking at the traffic on my back, you know. We are now in San Fernando. So my kababayans that's lived here before, you can see what are the improvements, and of course the roads as well. It's quite wide now. Wow, dog, you're crossing my... I really feel sorry sometimes for the dogs when they get run over. It's heartbreaking for me to see it. I don't want to see it. That's why I always stop when there's a dog that cross over, even in my own place up the hill. Even how small is the puppy, if I could see it, I will try to avoid hitting them. Another ancestral home there. North Poblacion, San Fernando now. Look at all those communication towers around here. I see 4 around this area. There's 3 and there's another one on the corner on the right side. So that's the police station here in North Poblacion, San Fernando. This is the San Fernando Central School. You can see another old house there, old Spanish house. Another one there. Spanish house. This is now the San Fernando Town Hall. I don't know where we can park. Let's see if we can park on the church. So I am now going out of San Fernando town and heading towards Carcar city. So as you can see, the roads here seems different again, but it's still the same width. Now we are still on San Fernando, but you can see there's a lot more industries around here now and commercial places. That's the Becco, of course, here in San Fernando. This This is Barangay Panatharan. A big tin-wheeler on my back, so I think I'll go on the side road. But the roads are not paved enough. Panatharan, the chopping Singly Mountain Resort is on the right side, because San Fernando is known for those mountain resort that away from it all, char, you know, like you got no signal, you can't be reached for a few days. So there's no internet, all you have is nature surrounding you, looking at the beauty of nature. Panatharan, San Fernando, this is here. It's now 12 o'clock. The sun is very hot. This is Balud area. I love Balud. That's their gymnasium there for this barangay. What's this? A Universal Robina power plant. That's all the food plant there. This is not wide over here, but it's all surrounded with all these old trees. But I know it's nice to preserve these trees, but some of these trees is just rotten inside. That's why they can't expand that road there, because of the trees that's been halted. You know the story here, that when the government is trying to expand the road and take out some of the trees, that a priest tie himself on one of the trees so it will be saved, and then eventually the tree fell over because it's rotten inside. So that's one of the controversies around here between San Fernando to Carcar regarding these old trees on the side of the road that this environmentalist wants to protect, but some of these trees are rotten, and at least when it fell over, it does not taken alive with it. You know, unlike some of in the city of Cebu, I know one in its Chavez, when it fell over, killed 2 passengers because it fell over on a jeepney, and nobody even think about that tree to be rotten because it looks so healthy, but it just suddenly fell. So that's the shoreline of San Fernando there. We're almost reaching Carcar. And San Fernando is known for their buko pies. Carcar is the best because it's known for lechon and chicharon. You know, the pork cracklings. We are now in Sangat, San Fernando. Sangat in Bisaya, as I know, is put it on the top, Sangat. Oh my God, you are going around the big bus because they're known to just speed up on these roads. There's Sangat Elementary School and Sangat Police Station, Sangat Market. There's an old house there. I could see that the big truck on my back is getting near me. God, look at all this little town here. Looks very peaceful. And there's the curve. Nava. So we are now entering Carcar City. Look, it used to have a sign there, welcome to Carcar City, but there's the Jollibees, the remaining one. We are now in Carcar City. Sitio Dungguan. This is one of my favorite cities here in Cebu, aside from Cebu City, of course. There's so many things in Carcar. Of course, the chicharon. Lechon, and all the museums, ancestral homes, and they have this cold spring in Guadalupe. Uinas, chicharon, and pop rice. Ampao is pop rice. That's so many delicacies here in Carcar. So the big trees again, like I said, it used to be both sides of the road. Uh-oh. There's Camellia Carcar. Camellia Homes Carcar. And those are the hot makers. I'll stop there when I get back. Josephine's Eatery, that's a new one. Those are the multi-cab accessories out there. Ropale, Carcar. Ropale is known for those repossessed bikes, repo bikes. We are now around here is Perelos, where those nipa huts are. Barangay Perelos there, I know. Marcelo Fernand Gym is there. These are the famous big trees both sides of the road here in Carcar. Rose Estate subdivision of Santa Lucia is there. That's Jason Ruby Chicharon. The one I featured in my video is Mat Chicharon, the Chicharon maker that I have an exclusive tour for. But I was with Sen at the time, and he's the one who knows about the owner. But Sen will be coming back here in Cebu soon, and some of you that can remember him, that's long time been following me, will soon remember him when we both go out again filming. So he is coming back to Cebu. He is sending me all his stuff, books, the lot, through some mail, because he's moving back here for good now. So I'll have a friend going around me when I film soon. Maybe not all the time, because he gotta have other obligations as well. So, ginabot sa Perelos. So you can see all the chicharon vendors all around here. Because that's what Carcar is famous for. Lechon and chicharon. We are now on Baliadoulit. This is Baliadoulit Bridge. You are entering Barangay Baliadoulit. That's the Baliadoulit Health Center. Caryaga Family Furniture. I will go back there later. And this is also where you find a lot of bamboo furniture that's are cheap. Brusco Motors is over here. Okay. Oh, that's a big bump. So I would just like to continue on the Carcar, so you'll have a good look. The one that's coming from here, I know there's a lot of you, because I like going here in Carcar. There is so many things in here. Like, look at the City Hardware, Carcar, Skygo Motors, Carcar, Acacia Grill, like a food court there. It's soon gonna be a big city. Needs bigger roads. Mama Ubi's Chicken. Carcar is also known for their footwear factories. I could remember going here with my friend, buying shoes to sell. Worldwide Home Depot is gonna open here. They have a building there ongoing. Yamaha and Super Metro. There's Super Metro on the right side. So they got this big Carcar City public market over there, because they got this big new road. We'll have a look around there. We'll just continue on to the old Carcar Road, which is most of us are familiar, even me. Fancy, just put the car there, cause traffic. So you can see all the commercials and businesses around here, businesses and commercial stuff, banks, motorbike sellers, Jollibees, Chowking. Because we are now on the, are we on the Rotonda? Carcar proper. There's the Graisano Grand Mall, Carcar. Now you can see why they are city. They are a busy city, small city. Whoa, just go ahead. Suit yourself. There are several banks, several gas stations, another bank. There's furniture making company there, Dip Ed, Carcar City. Poblacion now. So we are nearing the central Carcar city.